So today we are going to make another boosted board video, but this boosted board video is going to be a little bit different from what you're seeing on YouTube lately. The news on YouTube lately, and if you read any articles like on The Verge, boosted board is no longer. It was in trouble for a while there. They had a $75 million loan or something like that. They were looking for more money for investors. That didn't work out, and then you've seen the big news that they laid off the majority of their staffing, and then you go on their website and everything is out of stock. There is no getting anything from boosted board. So if you own a boosted board like I do, or a couple of them, and you have thousands of dollars invested into it, you start to get a little nervous. Now, here's the thing. Just because boosted board went under, yes, you no longer have a warranty with them. I know people have had some issues. They try to contact them. No luck, no answers at all. And I was a bit nervous too, because I've had my share of boosted board motor issues. Now, there are some things you can get secondary out there or from other companies when it comes to wheels. I mean, there's plenty of belts out there, that kind of stuff. But there's certain proprietary things that you're kind of SOL, if I'm being honest. One is the motors. Yeah, there's other DIY motors out there, but the connectors and how they work are a bit proprietary with going to their electronics. And then you got your covers, your belt plates. All of that is designed specifically for boosted. I was having a bit of a panic with it. I reached out. I'm talking to one of my other friends, a YouTuber out there. There's a big channel out there, Original Dobo, Ken Dono. And he had a boosted board Mini X where the motor died at 80 miles. He didn't have very good luck with it, returned it, but we were having conversations. What if that was to happen again? And I own a couple of them. And he was like, I guess he did his research on it too. And he's like, hey, listen, cupcake, relax. Don't get your panties in a bunch. If you know Ken, you know what I'm talking about. Check out this company called EBoardStuff. All right. So I go into EBoardStuff, and he's not wrong. I mean, the first thing you open up when you see them is they offer a motor rebuild. Now, as long as your motor is still spinning, they can rebuild them. And what they do is, well, let me back it up a notch. The biggest problem that Boosted had with their motors is the bearings inside. The bearings inside would most likely freeze if you run into an issue. Most likely freeze up, causing the wear and tear to happen on the shaft itself. That's what's providing that knocking noise and that unlevelness or whatever. And that's what they were warrantying when boosted board was around. So what EBoardStuff does is, if your motor is still able to turn, for $100 per motor, you ship it into them, they rebuild it with a brand new shaft and all new ABEC bearings. So a real high viscosity bearing to last for those longer rides. I think that's why I was blowing through so many motors. My motor issues, that is I go on these very long rides. Doesn't matter how hot it is, whatever. So it's a constant. It's not made for well, I didn't use it for transportation where I go a couple miles and stop. I mean, I ran it out to the halfway point and came back. And I think that's what was my biggest issue, maybe some others. But regardless, it had to do with cheaper bearings. So what EBoardStuff does is they replace that shaft, they replace it with high viscosity bearings, and they warranty it for a lifetime, as long as they rebuild it first. They also said that they found in some issues the magnets not being glued on right and that kind of stuff. So needless to say, the boosted board motors, which is anybody on the boosted board out there knows, if you had motor issues, is the biggest thing you have a problem with. Now we have a solution, EBoardStuff. EBoardStuff also offers other things. Now, I'm going to make 2 videos today because I sent 2 motors in to get rebuilt. Unfortunately, I do not have them back yet. I'm not going to have them back till about next week. They had to order some more shafts to make sure they do it and do it right. I get it. I understand. Now, what I did order was a couple of the 56 tooth aluminum pulleys, sorry. Here is the boosted board one that comes on the Mini X. Unless you have the Stealth, this is what comes on the Mini SX Plus and so on. This is made of plastic. I've damaged these. I go on a bike path where they finally fixed it, but the roots were starting to kind of go up to the surface and bust through the asphalt, and I smashed it on one of those roots that uplifts, and it damaged it, and it ripped apart my belts on me. So I got rid of it, but I just wanted to give you a demo. Here's that one, and here's the one from EBoardStuff. It's all aluminum. It comes with a bearing inside. Now, these don't only fit the Kegels, these will also fit the ABEC wheels. So I think that's excellent right there. You have your options of which wheels you want to pop on without having to worry about getting a whole new pulley. EBoardStuff also sells complete kits. So you can get these separated from the pulley, the bearings, the belts, the covers, the whole 9 yards. And they also offer the covers in, let me put it up on here. You got your 63, you got your 56 tooth, your 63, your 68, and your 75 if you want to go with the big boards. They also offer covers on there as well. So let me show you some of the covers. It's the metal ones just like the boosted board has, same design, so it fits right on there for you. Now, everything they sell is lifetime warranty. And just kind of going through their website, the lifetime belts they offer, it's a 3-pack, these hyperdrives right here, and taking a look at it. So this is one of theirs. It feels nice, has a good structure feel to it. This is one of Boosted's originals. It came with the Stealth, this extra package that I had. These actually, the hyperdrive ones feel a little bit more durable. They have a nice feel to them. And then I ordered these Kevlar ones to compare off of Amazon, these romp ones. I am looking forward to trying these on here with the pulleys today. All right, so the other things that they offer on EBoardStuff, let's see. You can get your full kits, you can get wheels, you can get your A-back bearings, pulleys, all different size pulleys, your covers. They also offer aluminum skid plate covers. You also have the aluminum spacers to underneath the trucks and everything. They offer a very good variety. So if you do own a boosted board, there's a life support system out there now from EBoardStuff. Your board is not dead in the water if you happen to get a few of the things that they offer on here. Now, you still can't get their batteries aftermarket if you happen to need one of those, or if your remote goes bad or something like that. But at least a lot of the wear and tear parts on the boards that go down, there is a company now out there that can supply it. All right, I have my Mini X, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the boosted plastic pulleys. I'm going to replace it with the aluminum ones. While I have everything off, I already did the front wheels. I'm going to do my spring cleaning when I get it all cleaned out. I'm also going to replace the belt. These belts aren't that old. There's only about 30 miles on them, but I really want to test out these ones from EBoardStuff. So I'll put these in a bag and save on to them as long as there's no damage once I get them off. I can't see there being any, but we'll take a look anyway. And I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing how it feels. When I get the motors back in next week, I'm going to do a follow-up to this video. Just with the motors, put those in, and then we'll have an idea on how the full drivetrain feels. But I'm kind of excited to see how these feel, and I don't feel like waiting another week. And I just want to get this out there. So, all right, I'm going to take the back end apart, clean it up, and get it all together. We'll give it a ride and see how it feels. I did make a video on my spring cleaning and what I do. I'll list it below. So I'll speed through this really quick, and let's see how it looks. Let's see how it goes when it's all together. All right. All right, yeah, these belts are still good. We'll save these as some backups. All right, so now we got it all back together. It looks good. So I am extremely excited about what this company has to offer to keep my boosted board from life support to living and thriving. But check them out for yourself. EBoardStuff, I'll link everything below. Right now I'm using the aluminum 56 tooth pulleys, like the original tooth on the boosted board Mini X. And their Hydro Drive lifetime warranty belts. You get 3 to a set when you're one of those. But check them out. My board is running perfectly. I have no issues, and I am happy. If you have any other questions on this, hit me up below. I'll try to answer as many as possible. If you liked it, give me the old thumbs up, and I'll catch you next time. Subscribe if you want to see more. Later.